Fearless, fearless people find their purpose. Understand it? Fearless people strive every day so that they can fulfill their purpose. My peers always ask me, how did you find your purpose? But I think the real question is, are you fearless? Are you ready for it? Because we live in a world that is full of expectations, a world that is made up of fear. I see and talk to young people every day, and every time I look into their eyes, all I see is fear. All I feel is fear. What is fear? Today I want to find out if you know what you were born for. Today I want you to answer the question, why? Why are you here? Why are you alive? Look, I'm not talking about routine. I'm not talking about going to school or going to work. We all do that, don't we? I'm talking about, what did God create you for? When He looked and evaluated the world, He saw something was not there, and that is the reason that you were born. Are you ready for it? Are you ready to find out? A lot of people are defined by their backgrounds. Look, listen to this. Your destiny can never be the same as your starting point. Understand it? Your destiny will never be the same as your background. Your destiny is where your hard work is supposed to take you. Hard work is the only route to your destiny. Hard work is the key to success. For you to even have something called destiny, your background had to be created. The family, the place, the friends, everything that you have and don't have had to be given to you so that your background can be formed. Without them, you're nothing. Without them, you have no background, you have no starting point, you have no destiny. Where you come from is supposed to give you direction of where you're going. Listen to this. Being poor is the first step to finding your riches. Having nothing is what you need to work hard for something. Your background is your motivation. Nobody is meant to stay in their background forever. Nobody was meant to die in their background. From the moment that you were born, you had purpose. Everybody has destiny. You need to understand this. Each and every person living in this world has their responsibility upon themselves to move out of their own background. It is your own responsibility to run towards your own background. I'll say this again, your own destiny. Nobody's coming to save you, but the universe is here to help you. Stop focusing on other people's backgrounds. Stop focusing on people you meet on the way, because you end up running to the wrong direction and never finding your own destination. Accept your background and start creating your own destiny. Accept your own background and start running towards your own destination. What is your destiny? Where is your destination? You need to find your purpose. You need to find what you were born for. Are you ready for it?
Hope and faith. These are the amazing leading indicators towards our greatness. For love, hate, and support system are always in contradiction to our success. Growing up had never been an easy road, as there were battles that we had to fight to get to a point in life where we are happy and fulfilled. Struggle was necessary to help us find ways to survive and grow in life for the better. Well, some things are better when they are left unsaid, but at some point we tend to realize that what is hidden can serve as a living guide and inspiration to the next person. Struggle, pain, and heartbreaks watered our lives. Growing up under a roof of struggle was one of the toughest lives ever lived, but with only hope and faith we were able to overcome. We never allowed our background to demotivate us and hold us back. Struggle had always been our inspiration and motivation as we lived with hope and positivity that there would always be a light at the end of the tunnel. Without hope for the future, belief and positivity, life would never be the same. Imagine living for the sake of living. Living life without goals and plans at hand, even though one would say that plans were hard to be acted upon due to boundaries that we had and imposed by forces beyond our control. But our faith kept us going, and we accepted change as a way of life, and that allowed us to continue to develop and move forward. Going to bed and school with an empty stomach was our day-to-day routine, but that had never stopped us from living, knowing that one day, if not in the near future, God will answer our prayers. And we kept on praying to weather the storms and continually gathered our strength as days kept on passing. Situations do differ from person to person, and our success stories were led and inspired by our background and struggle. Growing up, we were told many things, one being that we can do anything. And somewhere in between being a child and adult, things would change. And part of growing was just taking what you learned from that and moving on without taking it to the heart. What kept us going is the mere fact that we began with an end in mind. Our imaginations of what the future had for us kept us going, and the fire within ourselves burned brighter than the fire around us. We believe that one day our situations will change for the better, provided that we make good decisions that will lead us to living the life we aspire to live. And the life that we aspire to live will be affected by the decisions that we make prior to reaching that goal. We have survived 100% of our worst days. We fought battles that seemed impossible for one to claim a victory. And that, when unveiled, can be a survival guide to one person and be passed from generation to generation. What turns out to break us make us stronger and even better. And what matters is how we really survived the storms, how we really picked ourselves up when the ship seemed to be sinking, and how we overcame the tough times and problems that we faced in our childhood. A calm sea never made good sailors, so those struggles and hardships we faced helped us to identify areas where we needed to grow and elevated us to achieving greatness.